Hello, this is J.Creech and Professor Coach's Biology 240, Anatomy and Physiology 2. This week we are going to talk about the digestive system. Today is December 10th, 2017, and let's get right to it. So imagine I'm eating a cheeseburger, and so the first thing I'm going to do to eat and digest and absorb the nutrients from this cheeseburger is I'm going to take a bite out of it. So after I bite it, I have to chew it up, mastication, in order to form a bolus, which is basically a ball of food that is a lot easier to swallow than just the bite that I just took. So the chewing occurs with my teeth, and the saliva is able to combine with this bolus to form this bolus and start the process of hydrolysis, which is essentially enzymatic digestion. These enzymes help break down the food that I'm eating. So once the bolus is manageable, I'm going to swallow it. So once it's swallowed, it is going to enter my esophagus, and the esophagus is essentially just a passageway. So that it connects the mouth to the stomach. So smooth muscle along the esophagus is going to help move the food down and into my stomach, where it will wait. In the stomach, the food will be churned up a little bit more hydrolysis will take place, a little more enzymatic breakdown of the food. In conjunction with the stomach acid in my stomach, is going to form chyme. So once the body tells the stomach that it's time for more nutrients, the stomach will release the food that it has been storing, and then it will enter into the small intestine. So the small intestine is a really long passageway. It's essentially a tube that this food, this chyme, will enter, and more hydrolysis will take place. But now, in the small intestines, the body is going to start absorbing some of the nutrients from the cheeseburger. Through the small intestines, they will absorb whatever nutrients are there, the proteins, the carbohydrates, the lipids, you name it, and they will be absorbed by the body to be used by the body. So once the food has passed through the small intestines, it will make its way to the large intestine, which is also known as the colon. So by now, pretty much all of the major nutrients have been absorbed by the body. What's left will be a few vitamins, some water, some ions. These are more minerals, less so nutrients. So once the food has been processed by the large intestine, it will continue along and it will enter the rectum. So similar to the stomach, the rectum will just store this processed food, this cheeseburger, which all of the available nutrients have been absorbed by the body, and it's just waiting until the brain tells it it's time to release this waste. So when the brain talks to the colon and says, all right, that's enough, time to exit the body, the waste will leave through the anus, and that's it. That's the remains of your cheeseburger. So thank you very much for your attention, and we'll talk to you a little bit more next week.